We're back. Hey, everybody. Joseph Rothschild, a.k.a. MBT. And the match has just concluded. I'm happy to announce that Dinosaur won! Also, it was Skyhawk, you idiots! Why would you ever bet against Skyhawk? This man outed everything! Oh, God! He passed back not on lethal. His opponent had 6 cards in hand and a fully stacked graveyard. He's on Logia, Ultimate Conductor, Tyranno. His opponent goes Fossil Dig. Skyhawk goes Ash. His opponent goes Miscellaneous Source. Skyhawk goes Lancia. He normals Overraptors. Skyhawk negates with Logia, and he says, "Nice try. You will not be stopping me today." So, we are about to see the first place person from the last Yu-Gi-Oh! Cwarantine series face off against the third place person from the last Yu-Gi-Oh! Cwarantine series. Oh my god. Nothing can describe how this has happened. Sometimes there are players that are just really good. Double the entry, much more competent lists out of everyone, a metagame that's way more solved than the meta that never existed in paper, and still, these two made it out. Let's go to finals. I don't want to keep you waiting. Oh my god. And they are off, my word. Okay, so Giant Skyhawk on Dinosaur, Sam K-Soon, Sampai on Invoked Mekk-Knight. These are two of the most good players, both in terms of consistency, in-game decision-making, and deck building that I have ever seen in my life. And they are meeting each other in finals. This match actually happened in Top 4 last Quarantine series. Skyhawk edged out a 2-1. Let's see if he can make it happen again. Oh, man. Alright, so we're going to normal summon a copy of Soul Eating Overraptor and activate its effect. Oh, oy vey. And then we're going to get a copy of Soul Eating Overraptor to hand. Love that can happen. Just love that can happen. Love that can happen. It's great. And looks like Skyhawk deciding it's not worth going all the way in on a large combo against Mekk-Knight. You don't want to give them the fodder necessary to perform Unreal Link summons. I'm excited to see what those 2 trap cards are. If they're chainable, this is a really good idea. Alright, so we're going to lead with a copy of A-Lister the Invoker. And that's going to be met with an Infinite Impermanence. Now, if I know Sampai, he is a genius at drawing Invocation. So it's very possible that we still have Invocation play. It's going to set a card. Ooh, boy. And now the columns are ripe for a purple. Oh, he's drawn purple every single game. I swear to God, this person has found a pattern in the shuffler. Cretin, where are you? At Alpha Cretin. Let's get it going, chat. And then we are going to activate purple in order to get, I expect, blue. Yes, there they are. And then we're going to special summon blue and activate its effect. And it'll be met with a Solemn Judgment. Skyhawk waiting a long time for that one. I kind of like it. Sending a lot of material to the graveyard in the process. If you drew an Invocation, it's going to be quite good. But if not, Skyhawk is absolutely going to OTK you with that second Overraptor. No chance at all. Solemn Judgment has way overperformed in Skyhawk's list, by the way. It has absolutely decimated every single player. I think it's a combination of them not expecting it, and and Dinosaur being such an efficient control engine of all things, that it's just a perfect complement to a board of just utility guys. You know, this isn't the tournament this isn't the one of utility guys. And just like I said, Sam K-Soon, a master of drawing Invocation. It looks like he's also sent a Perform Age Trick Clown. This is the first time we've seen the Perform Age part of the deck. And the Nibiru comes down with the Makaba. He's going to activate the Makaba on board, discarding a second A-Lister. What an unreal setup. Well, it looks like we are not losing the game right here, but we're certainly not winning. Skyhawk waiting for the perfect moment to deploy the Nibiru, but it's not enough, unfortunately. And Verte Anaconda doing what it does best. Is this the end of the game? I believe it actually is. Skyhawk's at 4,000 because he's activated Solemn Judgment, a second invocation in the opener. Are you kidding? Oh, no, wait, that's the one that was added back. Silly me. He'll be able to, from here, go into a Caliga? No, don't go into a Caliga. A Purgatrio, and then activate the effect of Verte Anaconda in order to... Whoa! Wrong zone, my guy! It doesn't matter. I think he's still got lethal regardless. We're going to fire off the Verte Anaconda to send a Super Polymerization and get rid of that Soul Eating Oviraptor in order to go into a Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. And wow, that was an extremely quick game one. There's no way Skyhawk has anything to say about this. There's no way Skyhawk has anything to say about this. What on earth would he do? Miscellaneousaurus? Now, if he had a Miscellaneousaurus, he should have activated it. It would have done wonders. Alright, so, that is the end of game one. And Skyhawk immediately on the back foot. So in terms of boarding, there's really not much to say. I mean, both of these players have done this so often. I think if you're Skyhawk, you're probably forcing Sampai to go second here, or to go first here, and saying, I can out whatever board you build. You know, I break boards just as effectively as I make them. Ideally, Sampai will end on, like, 1 negate maximum, and then something like a Ultimate Conductor Tyranno can just equalize the board state and net a win for Skyhawk. And then game 3, you know, we've got to do the exact same thing we did game 1, but more effectively. I don't know if I would even be considering stuff like Solemn Judgment, knowing that that Verte Anaconda play is available at just any given time. All right, let's see who's going first. And as expected, it is Skyhawk? Wait! That's not as expected at all! He's going to send a copy of Survival's End to the graveyard with his Foolish Burial Goods. I assume the hand already has an Oviraptor. He's a hero at drawing them. We'll activate Miscellaneousaurus, and then activate a second Miscellaneousaurus in sequence. Then we'll activate Miscellaneousaurus for 2 in order to go into, what, a Baby Ceresaurus? This is not a very powerful hand. Oh, no. He's going to... Oh, Dragonic Diagram. Yes, it is. He's going to activate Dragonic Diagram to pop this copy of Baby Ceresaurus. That's going to trigger both the effect of the Baby Ceresaurus and get a copy of Lithiosagum. And Lithiosagum might be really, really strong against this deck. So we're going to go into an Oviraptor here. Oviraptor is going to add a Baby Ceresaurus to hand, likely. And provided we have one more monster in hand, we can go for the Lithiosagum. We're looking for 2 Earths here, of course. We want to be able to banish cards from the extra deck of Sam K-Soon. That Verte Anaconda is looking choice, as is Makaba, depending on how many copies he is playing, as is Boral Sword, since they're going first. Alright, so we are going to trigger the effect of Baby Ceresaurus in Graveyard, swapping it out for Soul Eating Oviraptor because we had not yet performed our normal summon. We'll get a Petit Pteranodon, and that looks like 2 Earths to me. Let's send those 2 suckers to the graveyard in order to go into a Lithiosagum. Because it's 2 Earths, we will be able to rip 3 cards from our opponent's extra deck, and oh, he's on 2 Makabas. Oh, shoot. Still probably can really, really douse the playability of a lot of this stuff. Dragostapelia, for example, is much less good than a Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. You could even go for the Verte Anaconda if you don't want to have to worry about Super Polymerization. One thing Skyhawk has been amazing at is his banished targets. I think we're likely to see, what's it called, Salamangreat Almirage as well? Did we? No, we didn't. He went for Boral Sword, Shadal Construct, and Verte Anaconda. Wow. The fear of God is in him. Sui V Sack, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Wow, very, very kind of you. The other semi is Eldritch versus Dino. And we're going into Pankratops here. Well, I said this board setup was not particularly good, but it looks like we're going to end on a rank 4, a Pankratops, and all the good cards banished from Sam's Extra. Pretty good. Dolka is so strong in so many scenarios, but if we know one thing about Sam, it's that he's playing about 1,000 cards for Blinding Second. I'm talking about Lightning Storm, and all these monsters are in attack position, and what do you know? There it is. Caster's Curse coming in hot. That is going to be met with a solemn judgment. Wow. Really lucky from Skyhawk. Anything other than that, and he was in for it. A second Lightning Storm would be quite bad here. A Mind Control is not good. Dolka is such a sweet take. Oh my gosh. You can't even, like, Pankratops away. Yeah, there's no winning with this card. And he drew the Magical Meltdown. Wow, Lightning Storm, Mind Control, and Magical Meltdown. This might just be the end of the game. All right, thinking real quick on the ad. I don't know about that one. And there's really only one card you can get, right? Make sure it's not a Nuss thing. It's not. Oh, it's actually... Oh, so strong. It's actually Skyhawk who is thinking about activating Survival's End, targeting his Dino Wrestler Pankratops. So that's going to destroy both Pankratops and this copy of Magical Meltdown, effectively negating the effect. And if he hasn't drawn an A-lister, man, that's going to look good. Yeah, if he has no normal summon here... Oh, and he drew the A-lister. Man! Sam has found a pattern in the shuffler, I swear! Oh my gosh. I've never seen an individual draw like this. Unbeatably strong. That's got to be the end of the game. Let me check real quick what's in the graveyard. Maybe there's something I'm missing. No, just a bunch of babies. With 4,000 life points, you can easily link away this A-lister into whatever you desire. You probably have to find a way to get rid of the Dragonic Diagram first in order to ensure that this Lithiosagam doesn't... Here, I'm going to try and say this right. Lithiosagim. Lithiosagim. I'm not going to try that again. If we know anything about Sam, it's that he can stack the decks. And there's Purgatrio. That's going to trigger A-lister, the Invoker of Madness. And there's Jack-Knight of the Golden Blossom sent to the graveyard in order to get that invocation back. And, oh my god, I think we're just doing it again. So we're going to get that A-lister to hand, and that is a low life total Mr. Skyhawk is at. All right, invocation number 2, and I think we can go into... Is there a fire? No, we're going for a second, or for a Macabre. Yep. Is this actually lethal? Is there a way to get rid of this, or that? And this is a big old boy. Yep, Cosmic Cyclone will do it. Wow, a perfect 5-card hand out of Sam K-Soon. Oh, wow, but it looks like... Am I missing something, or is he exactly 500 short? Yeah, it looks like as long as Skyhawk can find a way to prompt the monster negation, he should have this. If there's nothing in the graveyard that floats, there's no miscellaneous source. It'd have to be exactly Extravagance, I think. Lost World is a good one, but unfortunately requires a monster to follow up. Oh my god. And it looks like Skyhawk has just lost, in about 10 minutes total, the final round of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Quarantine series. Wow. The last time Skyhawk was in finals, it was not close, but it was in the other direction. That was brutal. And Sam coming all the way in with just an immaculate series of draws, and of course extremely heads-up play from a very practiced player who saw the line every single game, took it, and made no mistakes over the course of doing so. Wow. I mean, what is there to say? What is there to say? I guess that's going to be it from me. Congratulations to our top 4, of course. That's Sampai in first place, Skyhawk in second place, Anju and Graboid Fan 13 in third and fourth. They're going to play their match momentarily, but I'm so tired. I'm going to give it a rest. And then the top 8, who included Bear X Bear Yu-Gi-Oh!, Jaxel MS, Jebword, and Deska. A bunch of really, really good players playing really fun decks, a lot of them from Secret Slayers. I had a great time today. I'm glad we were able to get through, 10 rounds? 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds in 9 hours? That's pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about those numbers. Thank you to every one of you who stopped by. I know it sounds cheesy, and I hesitate to close out streams like this, but I really do appreciate that during times of uncertainty, both, personal in terms of how no one in the country is employed anymore, and global in terms of how there's a pandemic that's currently raging, we can come together and share an experience like this, bonding over a hobby that we all enjoy. It's really something very beautiful that is made very personal, in my opinion, by Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically. So that's going to be it from me. From this position, I'm going to wait for the stream delay to catch up. I'm going to play one final ad, and then I'm going to port you over to Arcane. I think they're Anim 7'd now, who is hosting the side event, the Trinity Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship Series side event for additional prizing. If you have ever wondered about Trinity or would like to dip your feet into the format, this is a great primer on doing so, and you'll get to see a lot of the players that were cut from the top 8 in this tournament. I think there's a couple still in, including Watrain, who played Zodiac and unfortunately bubbled. That's it for me. If you want to see more of me, I have a YouTube below. I have a Twitter where I make funny Yu-Gi-Oh! Ha-has, and I have a Discord as well where we all get together and plan things like this for the future. Let me know what you'd like to see in future Quarantine series, and have a great rest of your night.